Good morning, interwebs. It is about 3:20, 3:25-ish, and I'm just putting away my dishes from lunch while my daughter does the dishes, and then I need to take our cat to the vet today because she needs to be seen in regards to her skin condition where she has things that bother her and she licks fur off, and it's not a good thing. So I was just going to put away the rest of lunch. I made this yummy, I made like a white sauce with cheese in it and broccoli, and then we put elbow macaroni in it. Yum. And I'm just going to put it away so that it doesn't sit out while I'm gone. And then I will go and try and capture the cat, who is probably sitting in the very same spot she is always in anymore, on the bed. Well, it is 4:45 and I am back from the vet. My cat had more, she had some more steroid shots, which is what she's had in the past to make the itching and stuff go away. She's already on prescription food. We think it's an allergy of some sort, but she doesn't have any sort of flea bites or anything, nothing that we can tell. My only hope is that it will get better, because it seemed last year when I think it was last year that this whole thing kind of started, it went away during the summer. She seemed to last longer between outbreaks. So, fingers crossed that going into the warmer months, we will see less problems. But, I mean, she's a 12-year-old cat. I guess skin issues are better than some of the other problems we could be having at this point, right? That's kind of where I figure. So, I was just looking out the window. It looks like there's blue sky on this side of the house. So this is me looking south. But can you hear that wind? I'm going to be real quiet. Can you hear it? That's what you can hear through the windows and door, despite the fact that you can't feel any of that wind. You can just hear it really, really loud. This morning when I was in bed, yeah, the bed was quivering because it was so windy out, which was just kind of crazy. So now, this is out the west window. It looks like a storm is moving in. I know they're predicting some rain, which is good. We could definitely use the moisture. It's so weird. It is just so windy, and it's warm out. It looks like it's going to be cold. So, I was going to put my coat on and stuff before I left, and see it's not jacket weather. So, but it's so windy. So, we determined that it was shawl weather. And I wore a shawl, and it was shawl weather, except the wind was blowing my shawl off. But, anyways, I'm going to go and make myself a cup of tea, because my throat's starting to hurt a little. I think it might be allergies, because, everything's starting to bloom. I could see the fuzz of cottonwood trees all along the waterway earlier, and that was, allergy inducing. Okay, I'm gonna go make tea, and then we'll see what else I get up to. It's 10 o'clock, and I just put the kids to bed and had a very legitimate discussion with them about the fact that I had no clue what day of the week it was. Yeah. The kids had a better handle on where we're at in the week than I did. But we walked through all the things that we had done this week, and what ultimately made me remember was yesterday was Wednesday, because it was bag sale day at the thrift store. So now I'm gonna go, and I'm super sleepy, but I need to do stuff tonight. So I think I'm going to go and heat up the rest of the coffee in the pot. Apparently today is the day where I tell you all the beverages I'm drinking. I'm going to go heat up some coffee and perk myself up, and hopefully by the time the kids are actually sleeping, I will be good to go, and then I have some things to film tonight. It is 2:30, and I am about to go and film a tutorial. I just finished making the project I was working on with the first of my Bernat Pops, and I thought I would give you a little bit more information. Bernat Pops? Yay! I like it. It was pleasant to work with. It was evenly plied, which is always really nice. And I went through the whole cake with only one. It wasn't exactly a knot in the yarn. It was kind of a blip. It was definitely very well secured. It kind of looked like it was probably them tying in one of the plies, but it was done very well, and it didn't cause me any problems. I was able to just work right over it, and I felt like it was secure, which is not always the case with commercially made yarn. I know the industry standard is 2 or 3 knots per skein is completely acceptable. Acceptable, let's use the air quotes. But that's just something that you can expect. as potential. So I was happy so far. I mean, obviously, I would need to try more of the Bernat Pops to know if it is across the board as good a quality, but so far, you know, it was pretty good. I still think, I don't know, this will seem a little expensive, but if I do some more and still find that the colors are as evenly dyed, there's a few blips here and there in the other colors, but it's like one blip of a different color in each of the colored like repeats, and I actually think that it looks just fine that way. Kind of makes you feel more like it's not commercially dyed yarn, even though it is. But yeah, I don't know, I think I paid $5.99 a skein, or was it $7.99? At $5.99 I'd probably feel okay. $7.99 seems a little high. But those are my thoughts on the Bernat Pops. Obviously, I want to play with some more of them, and then I will probably have more thoughts. But, like I said, thumbs up so far. And now that I've fallen down YouTube rabbit holes and watched lots of that, and need to get on with, like, being a productive human now that, well, I mean, I was being productive. I was trying to finish a project to write the pattern up for, but, you know, I have to, like, physically make the item before I can write down how to make it, because I'm not that kind of genius. So, anyways, I will talk to you all in the morning. Nighty-night.